So it is going to take a little bit. Got to test this out. Been a while since I've done a show here. I haven't done a show in ages, seems like. But for those who are new, I am Mike, and this is Mike's Video Game and Stuff podcast. Basically, I'm going to have to update my contacts of where you can reach me. It's going to be probably just YouTube and Facebook right now. I might go to Twitter, but I'm going to have help with that, getting that started. Hopefully I can get people to get me started on that. As you can see, I'm in a new place. So, with the magic of TV and everything else, let's see if I can get my stuff going. This is new to me. Getting started back here. So, I got so much battery I got on this computer. I'll have to post that up later. But anyway, I am Mike, and this is Mike's Video Game and Stuff podcast, as I said earlier. First off, as you can see, this is a new place that I'm in. Sorry about the lighting. Maybe I can just dim it down a little, but it'd be a lot easier if the sun was out. But anyhow, going to try to get this back on a bi-weekly basis to begin with. Try to get my shows on. I'm going to do live streaming. Probably get my co-host back on. I'm going to try to do it on the weekend if I can. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I had a big 2 months lag here where I wasn't on doing any broadcasting or anything because I was moving. So this is my new place. I have my own place finally. As you can see, this is my living room. And it would be a lot easier if it wasn't raining out, but it's pouring out. So yeah, there's less light in here. So if I was to show a game, it would be hard to see. I want to try to get something else working with the computer to do videos and that. Instead of using a PlayStation camera, I want to go to my computer and then use my iPhone as a secondary. I'm going to try to work on that later on, probably hopefully by Christmas or something, if I can get something to hook up, get a mic and everything. I might use a computer to begin with. I'll have to test it out. It'll be a lot easier probably. I don't know how my co-host will work out on that. I'm gonna have to probably do Skype or something. See if they will be cool with that, or we'll have to do something. But that's all be worked out later on. But anyway, I am trying to get everything going and back to, go. I got to turn this. I'm going to turn my computer off. Because one, the battery's low. And two, I don't need it right now. Probably in the future I'll use it. But things I'd like to talk about is like the stack of games that I got in the last several months. I haven't, talked about what I got lately. Gaming news. I'm going to have to try to get somebody to help me with that. Get some new updates and everything on what's going on in the gaming world. I know we got new titles coming out. Everybody's waiting for Red Dead Redemption 2 on October 26th. This Friday we got Spider-Man, the video game for PlayStation 4. That looks really good. Hopefully we don't have lag or any issues that they had to do a first day patch. But the video game world, anything can happen. I mean, there's been so many games where you had to have a first day patch. Shenmue 1 and 2. I heard in Dragon Quest you had to have one. And I don't know what else. There's some issues with Shenmue 1 and 2 still. I know there's issues with Mega Man X. Oh my. I bought the Mega Man X collection because I got it for like $8 through Best Buy with my money and everything. It wasn't too much to begin with. It was cheap, like $20-30. Then you take 20% off, and then you get the take your reward money or whatever you got, gift certificates, and add that on, and voila. The other thing I'd like to talk about is that if you are a Best Buy Gamers program, if you're with the program, the Unlock program, they had discontinued that, but they will honor it if you still have it. So let's say you got it about 4 weeks before they announced that they're done with it. Well, you got the 2 years still, so you get your 20% off, but they don't do 20% off limited editions anymore on anything. I tried that, and I could try it again, but the last I remember, let me get into my Best Buy account. I'll look up a game that has a limited edition. I don't even think they carry much. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'll try it. I'm going to try the Yakuza 6 game. I know that's still... I'll put it in the cart. I'm sure it doesn't... Well, I was wrong. It does. Yeah, you get the 20% off. But the thing of it is that after your time is up with the membership, after your membership expires, you won't be able to renew it, which to me is a disappointment, and it sucks. Because to me, Best Buy was one of the best places I got a lot of good games from. Amazon now discontinued the 20% off. I think they do 10 or 20% off, but it's only for Prime members, and it's only on certain games when you pre-order. You don't get it for like a week or two after, like they used to. So that really sucks. And if you're into the GameStop Elite Pro program, well, that program doesn't exist. I think they only got the regular one and the Pro. So you don't get the Elite one. So they discontinue that too. There's a lot of speculation where people are like upset about these programs leaving. I mean, there's plenty of other sites out there you can look and see if they offer like 10 to 20% off of games. But, you know, I know Best Buy was losing their ass off on, you know, bringing 20% off of games in that, and people would just constantly use their program to get games. But, you know, don't you think they make up for selling other products like TVs and washers and, you know, all that other stuff at Best Buy they sell big time? You would think they make up the loss of that. But enough of that. I don't know how true it is. I know there's been speculations of people announcing that there's going to be new bundles for the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to wait and see later on, see how true that is. Rumors of a new model coming out. Rumors that they might bring out a 4K model of a Switch. To me, you would have to have it amped up to PS4 Pro or Xbox One X specs. Because I don't see how a Switch is going to look any better. I mean, I got nothing against it, but, you know, the Switch, to me, is not in my interest right now. I got nothing, like I said, I got nothing against it. It's just it's not my type of system to use. I like how they implemented that it's a handheld and a console all in one, but nobody that I know of has a Switch and uses it all the time. So I don't find any use for it. I have a PS4, a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 2 Slim, and I have a PlayStation Vita, and I do have the PlayStation TV, Vita TV, or whatever it's called. I also have my Nintendo and Super Nintendo Classics, and I had something else right here, the Retrocade, the new one, not the old one. You will have to get the newer one. Make sure you get the one that looks like this. And it would have Mega Man and Strider on the cover. This is the one you want. I did update it by adding some games to it. I mean, it's got some good games in it. It has the Final Fight. It has arcade versions of some games, and it has a bunch of console games. There's the console games, and there's the arcade games. It has Final Fight. It has Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Burger Time. It has the original Burger Time, Trojan, Mega Man 3, Man 2, Fighter's History, Kid Nicky, Bad Dudes. Now it had two versions of Bad Dudes. I would rather play the Bad Dude versus the Dragon Ninja versus the Bad Dude's NES version. So you do have a lot. And the controllers are fairly decent. Not saying they're great, but yeah. It's really good. You got Side Pocket and then you got Super Side Pocket. You have the Joe and Mac series. Which one? You got Caveman Ninja. That's the Joe and Mac arcade. You have a bunch of other titles on here. Yeah, okay. Mario Paint in 4K, 60 frames per second. I don't know how you can do that, but if they do any of that stuff in 4K, that would be amazing. I would love to see that. It's not going to happen. I like to see some of the some of the N64 games come over, but I don't see that happening unless they put it on the Switch. But that's about the only way you're going to play those games, if they can port them. Now, I know people heard it. The new Smash Brothers game coming out. It's like, according to what I heard, 300 stages, 300 tracks for a soundtrack. It's this outrageous number. Umpteen, like 100 or over 100. Someone said 150 characters in it. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, if you got that many fighters, wow. Hold on a second here. I got to see something here. I got a little bit of a noise here. Yeah, it's thundering out. Hopefully you don't hear that. But yeah, it's storming out. But anyway, I want a hack on. I want a hack NES Classic. Well, I hacked my NES Classic. I won't lie. I did then added games I want to play. A lot of the Japanese games that were patched with English translation. So it's not really that hard. As of now, you can go to Best Buy. I'm not sure if your area out there, if any of you out there have it, a Best Buy close, but I know the one by me down the road has, well, last week it had both the NES and the Super Nintendo Classic. There's other game systems out there that has the Genesis. Yeah, let's not talk about that one. Now there's also these like My Arcade games. These little games like Pac-Man, Bad Dudes, and all that. They have those mostly at Walmart. If you go in the gaming section, you gotta look real close. But if you go in the electronic section with TVs and all that, you might find this one section that has like these little arcades like this high. Then you got the little pocket ones this big, the Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Galaga, Big Space Invaders. I'm not sure if Frog is on there. Would be nice, but and then you got the ones like this. I know it had Burger Time, Pac-Man, and the small ones are like 12, 13 bucks. The big ones are like 25 bucks. And they got a Pac-Man little handheld thing with 3 or 4 Pac-Man games on. That's like 27 bucks. What's my top 5 games? I can't say right now because I got too many games I have yet to play. As like I said, I just moved, and I haven't been playing games the last 2-3 months. But I'm gonna say because I'm basically a PlayStation player. I'm gonna say Grand Theft Auto 5 is still in the top 5. It's at the bottom, but it's still in the top 5 games I have been playing. I would say Final Fantasy 15 is still in there. I don't know if this is going to be in the top 5 at the end of the year. I'm going to do a top 5, not top 3, but top 5 games at the end of the year, like December. I got to try to play this. This is Dragon Quest 11. I got Tempest 4000, so on. I will get to this pile in a little bit. Overwatch is another game that's starting to come back. I mean, people are playing it. See people online playing it. I played with my friends the other day. That was fun. I don't know how Battlefield 5 is going to be. I'm kind of on the edge of it. Battlefield 3 or 4 were probably the best 2 Battlefield games I played. Call of Duty. I felt like I got burned after the first Modern Warfare. It's just me. I wasn't really a Black Ops fan. I know I just downloaded the 3rd one for free. What other games are there? There's a lot of good games out there. I'm going to do a top 5, but it's going to be probably later in the year. And when I say top 5, it doesn't mean the games that just came out. It could be retro games in it. It could be games from the SNES Classics or the NES Classics too. I'm gonna, games I enjoy playing the most. So we're gonna get into that towards the end of the year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing Extra Life this year. Yeah, if people played it properly, yes, I agree with you. Some people think it's a run and gun game. Let's just play run and gun. Yeah. All the other games I like that still really good. I know it's been out for probably 2 years now. Uncharted 4. Wow. You just don't see that. Uncharted 4. I know people are waiting for The Last of Us 2 to come out. There's no word of when the release date is yet. People are waiting for next year for Shenmue 3 to come out. But yet there's so many people that are saying that Shenmue 1 and 2 HD collection, there's so many things that are wrong with it. You know what? I haven't touched it. I'll make a decision when I think about it when I play it. I mean, after the show, I'm not sure when, but shortly after, I like to play Dragon Quest 11 and then do a stream on it for the first hour or two and give you people my first impression of it. I would honestly love to see. I mean, Uncharted. I, I'd like to see some multiplayer games similar to that. The that if they do a Killzone game again, redo 2 and 3 maps and put them together as one package. You know, yeah, it was great in 1999. Ha! I'm gonna be honest with you. I never played it before. I know I should shoot myself in the foot since I had a Dreamcast, but I was more playing the NFL 2000, NFL Blitz 2000, the NFL 2K1, NFL 2K, whatever. See, I haven't played it, so maybe it'll be okay for me now. I play a lot of the Yakuza games. I haven't played one since PlayStation 3, which was the third and fourth one. I didn't finish them, but I never played the first two Yakuzas, and I never got a chance to play the fifth one. So I do have Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami 1, and I did pick up the second Kiwami. I didn't pick up 6 yet. I'm trying to wait for a price to go down. I know on Amazon, that's the other thing about Best Buy, they will price match with Amazon. So if you don't have the program, see if you can get a cheaper price somewhere that Best Buy will match. So yeah. Now, I'm going to get up to here and talk about games I purchased within the last couple of months and movies that I have purchased. Let's start with the movie. I don't know how this is, but I picked this up. It looked interesting. It was on sale for $10. And I heard good things about it. As soon as I get this label off. I don't like leaving labels on my stuff. I don't know how good this is. I am a Batman fan. So, hopefully. One thing I like about Best Buy is stickers. They're easy to come off. I'll put it down here. Oh, I got a ding in my... Yeah, all my furniture is like this, and my 2 end tables, and then I bought floor models. I had to get cheap stuff. Anyway, I got the, if you can see it, Batman Ninja movie. Let's see if I can get a closer view. Sorry if I had to do this. In the back. So I will try to review this movie once I watch it. I do have a stuff that I like to see. This is why I like to work on my computer when I do like this stuff. I like to do it on my own sometimes, and then I can show it on the computer. I have I'll just do it this way. I know it seems stupid, but it's the only way you're going to see it. So basically, my games that I picked up games like Tempest 4000, which is a pretty good game. If you had an Atari or a PlayStation, you might have remembered Tempest 2000. That was really good. I didn't open this up. I want to do it now. So, I'm sorry, I'll just do this. I feel like one of the Japanese people sitting there waiting to eat rice in a bowl. You know, actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Or Chinese people even right? Whatever. I had a lot of. Here I am. I had a lot of Chinese food, and believe me, I have some real good Chinese food. We got a place near where I work called Wok to Go. They have the best white rice, and they have really good food there. I really like it. And then across the street, which I will, try again. I haven't tried it more than twice. I'm going to try. What are we doing there? 2 plus 3 minus 4 equal. Okay, whatever. So here's Sonic Mania Plus. So we're going to open this up. I haven't opened it up. This is one of the game with, and it's supposed to include art book, a Genesis reversible cover, and so forth. This I picked up with Tempest, and I had a $50 reward thing. So basically, 60 minus 20% off. That was 12. That was 48 minus. Well, I could only use 45 if I remember. So I paid about $5 for both games. So we take it out. There's sleeve. I like the foil thing on it. It's really good. So here is the art book. I'll be right back. That's one thing. Okay. Sorry about that. I got my little weather radio going off because we got weather alerts due to strong storms, and that's why I'm trying to get this. Okay, and we know math. Anyway, let's get over here. It gives you the characters in the game. Gives you some sketch drawings. Really good. I mean, it's not really a spectacular art book, but for the price, I mean, for getting it for the price of the game, then you get into this. So that's not bad. I mean, both games were like $29, like I said, each. Then you take the 20% off. And, like I said, I paid about $5 after taxes and everything. I'm making a mess. I don't give a damn. It's my place. So you got the original cover. I like it. Here's the game. Really good. That looks better. The Genesis look. See if we can get better lighting. Okay, we got a little better lighting. So that's pretty good. I mean, for the money, why not? If you could find this, I don't know. I haven't seen it at a Best Buy or Walmart by me, but if you can find this anywhere and you're a fan of Sonic, this is probably one of the better games that's out there. The other game I picked up, like I said, was the Mega Man X1 and 2. I don't have the original Legacy. I should get the Legacy collection, but I want to wait till that goes down to $20. But you ain't gonna find that physical copy cheap. I can guarantee you that. I should have bought that when it was out, but you can only get either or. And most people want to play Mega Man Legacy 2 for 9 and 10. I can't get this open. I am a terrible person. You would think I could get this open? Boy, I'm a terrible. I don't know. Boy, we got people doing math here. I don't have a knife on me. I'll get one. And so I got knee problems too. So bear with me. This is why I want to do a video on something else so I don't have to go through extremes to show you this stuff. So we had the Ultimate Collection for the Mega Man X. And first one includes the first 4, and then there's 5, 6, 7, 8 on the second one. So what included is enter sweepstakes to win an all-expense road trip to Tokyo Game Show. Probably done with. So here's your 2 games. 1 and 2. I know the first 4 are okay. The second one's nah. So October 2nd, Mega Man 11. Boy, just like Dragon Quest 11. So you can get, yeah, first 6 Mega Mans on this one. And then 7, 8, 9, 10 on Mega Man Legacy 2. Wow. And the 5th one would be the second one. As everyone claims, the 3rd one wasn't great, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. The other game I got is Shenmue 1 and 2. I'm going to try it. Colossus, Ico. I do have Shadow of the Colossus on PS4. I haven't even played it. I haven't even played The Last Guardian. What the hell's wrong with me? That's how bad I am with games. My mind's somewhere else. So you got a reversible cover too. If you want to use this. And you got this. And then you got the game. Some warranty thing. A double-sided poster. So, not bad. So this is probably the first one, and it's probably about the second one. And the third one, like I said, it's coming out August of 2019. The next game I picked up is a steelbook copy of Yakuza Kiwami 2. The only way I'm going to buy games is if I can get a discount. And I got a discount on every one of these games. The Shenmue game I had to pay about $14 for. Now this is a steelbook. This ain't bad. I like how they do this. With the cover. The game. And then the steelbook inside. So this is a rebuilt build-up of the second Yakuza. The first one is Kiwami. And then there's a prequel, which is Yakuza 0. I do have all three of them now. I don't have 6. I'll wait. Now, if they could do Kiwami 3, 4, and 5, yeah. Then I'll have the whole set. I think 6 was the end of the series. Not sure. And Dragon Quest 11. I know, there's a bad lighting. I heard people gripe about the soundtrack because the composer does the same town music from 5, 8, and 11 and so on. It sounds the same over and over and over. You know what? Too bad. Oh, project registration. We won't do that. And I got my code for that. Now, this is what I like. I like when they give you this. You don't like this? Switch it to this. The Japanese one. That was the Japanese, which I think I like better. I think I like the Japanese better. Cover better. All games should have that. If they got a Japanese cover, you should be able to have the option to switch it. I will be playing this soon, so who knows. But yeah, I gotta get back up if I can. Well, I'll do it this way. Basically, like I'm saying, I'm gonna be doing my shows here now. I'm gonna try to get a different format, like use my computer maybe, see how that works for doing my shows, for like unboxings and stuff like that, or showing off my place. If you see that little thing in the corner there, that trunk, a lot of my collectibles are there. Maybe I'll go through that again. I got another piece of furniture coming so I can put my PS2, PS3, and PS4 games, soundtracks in, and so forth. I like to get everything put away. Probably do a, with my iPhone or the computer, do a visit on what I have and that. And hopefully, I'll do more shows in that. Sorry if this ain't a great show in that, but, I haven't done this in a while and I got to get back into it. So, well, I'm going to cut this right now and hopefully I'll see if I can do one during the weekends, like a week from this weekend, if I got time at night. It might be late at night and see if any of my co-hosts are up. Maybe we could do one. And I'll talk to y'all soon.